wait, this can like,
These
people are caring about stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. Granted, everyone, it was, I mean, just quick announcement, and you back this up, please. Like, this still exists just because it's like washed out of our feed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
exactly.
Sure.
So
they need to be reminded. And I mean, some guy just got shot 7 times in his back with his kids in his car.
That's crazy.
Like, you know?
Yeah, 3 kids had to watch that. Yeah. Unbelievable. We can talk more on that kind of stuff soon. But when I saw like what kind of reached money-wise directly, like people sending money to me so I could send it right to them, I was like, oh wow, this can really be something even more better. You know what I mean? Like a fundraiser.
It's bigger than food.
Yeah, way bigger than food.
It's gotten a lot bigger than food. But it's crazy that you have a food page,
right?
And you guys chose to go in this direction,
right? And that's where it comes. This is the most fulfilling. Philadelphia Brewing Company lost their $60 tip jar. That went to someone stole it, came in on camera, stole it, and it was going to PSPCA, their tip jar, and this is still during COVID. I put up, okay, we recouped. Alyssa sent in the tip jar money. I sent in the tip jar money. All right, mission complete. Bravo. Like, I feel good for the day. Did a little baby task, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Which goes a long way for the animals, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but great. So I was like, all right. I texted Alyssa. I was like, I'm going to put this on my story because I didn't want it to come off the wrong way. Be like, yo, send me money. I promise you I'll send it to them. Yeah, that's the good thing about this page. These people, like I said, I have these Instagram friends. I have trust to the people. This is what this is showing me. I put this up, and this is like hour and a half, over $1,500 raised. I was like, what? I was like, this is crazy.
And what's great about that is a lot of people, like my last podcast, we were talking about raising funds and stuff like that, and he was donating some of the profits that he raised to certain organizations, but mostly only the ones that he knew where his dollar was going. Because, you know, you got those big corporations and their bottom line is to make a buck.
Right.
But people trust you enough that...
Yeah. So it's like it's this weird vehicle, like Pancakes and Protein Shakes turned into this vehicle of like, now people can send money to this page and be trusted that it's sent out the right spot. Obviously, I keep files of everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
you show some receipts.
But I don't know. If you ask me if I would do that to anyone, now I'm sending Venmos all over the place. You know what I mean? Employee fund, this fund, and I encourage everyone to do the same. You know what I mean? If you can. But I don't know. It's the least we can do. We have this following. That took me a long time. It took me, I don't know, probably put my health at risk doing what I like. That's the main reason. I was having fun doing this. I have fun meeting people. That's most things that I like to do. But I don't. It's hard to explain. But the relationships formed. They came at a cost. You know what I mean? I spent a lot of money doing this. A lot of time. A lot of miles. A lot of not missing out. I never missed out doing anything for this, but. A lot of, I don't know, there's just a lot of time and sacrifice into this and a lot of money just so I can make what I have now to help other people. And that's what I don't go around flaunting, you know what I mean? Because it's not about that.
But that's why you're on this podcast.
But that's why, right. Okay, so yeah, I get to meet someone like you, as great as you, because of just doing something I liked. Granted, I just said what it took, you know what I mean? It takes a lot to do things that we all like, you know what I mean? And, but now it's gone as something like so special to me. It's not just an Instagram page. This is like a community page that's like meant to do better, and that's all I want to do is do better. And I never felt as strongly since I moved here. I mean, like I said, everything changed when I moved here, and then started building those real relationships. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a part of this because no one else who's doing like this little Instagram thing cares about that stuff. Yeah, at least in my opinion, you know what I mean. Maybe some, but
I think I shared this on every single interview I've done since I've been here. It's another point that I touch constantly. People love authenticity and transparency, and it's what separates you from all these other pages who are just trying to make a buck off a post,
right?
Or doing it for the likes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So what I love about that is it's similar to, I mean, not to get into politics, but similar to politicians. You can't pay them off.
Right.
Because you stand by what you say. You know, you're not going to Dunkin' Donuts. You're
Right.
not eating at these chain restaurants because you're so dedicated to helping out the locals.
Sure.
And I'm sure it was not even a conscious effort to go beyond that to now you're helping out all these other organizations
Right.
with what you're doing, and it's amazing.
And that's when it feels the best.
Yeah.
If we're not here helping people, you know what I mean? We're not here for a long time. Someone look at their lifespan, like 80 years. Listen, I just turned 27 in July. And I literally remember like smells of the day of like of a certain pick out any day and like age 18. I like remember it perfectly. You know what I mean? Listen, we're not here for a long time. And if you're here and not helping people, doing your part, like look at the block. Look at what all those guys are doing, your boys. You know what I mean? Look what you're doing. If you're here not helping, just coasting by and worrying about like your pocket and stuff. I don't know. If you get fulfillment, like just worrying about yourself, then there's nothing we can say. Like people like us that can help you. You know what I mean? But if you're not here helping people, there's just I don't know. I feel like your existence needs to be spent some way in helping. That's it. Yeah. And if you're not giving back,
100%,
you're not giving anything. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like, just like you said, for me, the reason I do this is not because I want to be famous.
Right.
It's not for me. It's to put you guys on a platform for people to see, and because there's something out there for everybody.
Right.
I don't want to focus on one thing besides positivity. Which can encompass a whole bunch of things, but it's like the impact. If I could leave an impact on somebody's life, just at least one person's life, and change it, then that's worth it.
Right.
And you guys raising all that money for.
Right. And still, even like someone would be like, all right, cool. Even like me. All right, cool. Next. That's what I'm thinking. Like next, let's do it again, because that's only a little bit. It's a lot if you look at it.
Right.
Like
right.
depending on like what like your standpoint is mentally, right?
Yeah,
but it's
progress.
steps and like seeing what it can go into. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. You know what I mean? And like you said, you're not trying to do this to get like on this famous Joe Rogan podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what's right is going to come, and then like if the right one person sees it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
there you go,
yeah.
propelled right into wherever you go next.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, you just keep doing the right thing.
Yeah.
That's all we can do is just keep doing the right thing and helping others. And I don't know, that's what makes me feel good. So that's what when I go to sleep, I know like I did what I could that day, daily. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Every day. This isn't like I'm gonna go. It's Sunday. I'm gonna go give this guy a bottle of water. You know what I mean? Because he's sitting there dying. No, it's every day. You got to do every day to help people, and that's another thing. What this page is about: just helping, giving back, helping, friendship, community. I can't repeat it over and over.
You gotta emphasize it,
as
much as you can, so people don't forget it.
Of course, yeah.
So you wanted to shout out a few restaurants throughout this podcast.
A lot of restaurants.
So I want to give you the opportunity to do so.
So many restaurants. I gotta shout out everyone in the Goat Club.
Explain what the Goat Club is a little bit, just so people know.
Oh yeah, okay. So I have something called the Goat Club. I originally wanted to make something also that made the page stand out, so it's not just a food page. I wanted to make something special to me, so that I could portray it in a special way to these restaurants or businesses. And it's like a handshake. The Goat Club it's not a sticker, but to be in the Goat Club means we have a relationship. You know, I'm always going to ride for you. I'm pushing people your way no matter what. Okay. And
the Goat Club stands for?
So the Goat Club is greatest of all time.
Just making sure.
So we have Goat Club members in Connecticut. We have Goat Club members in New York City. We have Goat Club members here in Philly, obviously where it started. But it's an agreement. It's like a vow from me to you that I'm riding for you no matter what. I'm going to push everyone your way. And if we can bring up DMs of like my standard DM reply of like, I'm coming to Philly, where do I eat? Bah, 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 bah. It's not even a question. You know what I mean? It's everyone in the Goat Club. That's it. I'm like, oh, you want a haircut? Go here too. By the way, you should schedule it now. You know what I mean? And but no, it's marked like it's like a it's like the Batman signal in the city. So the Goat Club, every Goat Club member has a sticker in the window. A Pancakes and Protein Shakes sticker somewhere hidden in the window in the corner, wherever it may be for that particular spot. And that just shows that place is the best at what they do in that respective city. So there's a couple in Philly, there's a couple in Brooklyn, New York City, there's a couple in Connecticut, and who's in the Go Club? I got to give some love to non-restaurant people who are in the Go Club right now, because I'm realizing like how much of a struggle this is becoming. I got two barbershops in the Go Club, and it's a weird time for getting a haircut. I definitely understand that, which I usually get cut every week. I look like I got cut in the past however long weeks, you know what I mean? Shout out Men's Club Barbershop in Roxborough. Shout out Philadelphia Barber Cope in Fishtown. But yeah, I'll just go down the list of, in my mind, of all the Go Club people that you need to be at. If you want pizza and you're in New York City, you go to Lindustry. They're in the Go Club. You want pizza and you're in New York City, because this is one of my most famous questions. I want pizza. I'm in the city. Where do I go? Scar's Pizza in the Goat Club. If you go to my hometown, which I never give my hometown any love, I told you it was all chains. The first Goat Club in my hometown, which I thought was going to be the only Goat Club, was Red Leaf. Real healthy salad place, fresh, everything, made in-house, everything. I have a gym too, Danko's All-American Fitness Club's in the Goat Club. It's one of the best gyms of all time in my hometown. And I don't give my hometown a lot of love for anything, you know what I mean? And but those two spots, Red Leaf and Danko's. But yeah, to speak here, Obsession Pizza has a Goat Club sticker, and he's just a person, but you can find it on the window of La Scala's Birra. Shout out Pizzata Pizzeria. That's about to open in 2 weeks, maybe more, 2.5 weeks. It's going to be in Fittler Square. Shout out Mike's Barbecue in South Philly. Best barbecue in Philadelphia. And like, I don't know, it's weird because like when I'm typing DMs to people, I'm like going through the same spiel. Like I'm like, okay, how many meals do you want? I'm going to keep relating it back to this as I talk about the Go Club, because that's all my DMs. You know what I mean? Like on the weekend, all my DMs are, yo, I'm be in the city. Where do I go? Wow. Okay. Balaji, who I mentioned before, who does so much for the community, is in it. Best sourced restaurant in the whole city. And if you look them up, I'm pretty sure they're under the category of like just lunch. Okay. They're open till 9. You know what I mean?
But they're
amazing food. But I'm pretty sure like if you look like lunch and you're in Center City, that's what's going to pop up as lunch. And Sully Mays is in the Goat Club, a place called Jackson that I just got terrible news. I don't know if it's terrible yet. I'm waiting on some DMs, but I just got terrible news about Jackson. It's not called Jackson anymore. That's one of my favorite restaurants in the city, and one of my favorite ever, actually. It's now going to be Kevin Loves with an apostrophe S. Head chef Paul is taking over.
Is that because like management has changed, or?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I got to figure it out, but it's going to be the same quality food. I just got to find out what happened to owner Tony. But Cafe La Mode, Northern Liberties. The list goes on and on. Love and honey fried chicken.
Yeah, it's wild that you can memorize all of these restaurants.
Guys. Joe's Pizza, who I mentioned before. Shout out Lorenzo. I can go on and on, but we'll just plug in under the whole Instagram thing. You want to find out more about the Goat Club, and I didn't mention you, Angelo's. I gotta say that again. Every conversation I have with him, that's all you talk about. I just like it. Go talk to him. Go have a conversation with that guy. You'll know why I like him so much. He's a goat. But yeah, you can always check it on Instagram. It's under the bio. Goat Club. Look for the sticker. I assure you that if you're walking in the city and see the sticker somewhere on a restaurant, you go to that restaurant. You won't be disappointed.
It's your stamp of validation.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, it's good.
It's nice.
But that's the Goat Club. Greatest of all time. Multiple cities. Maybe coming to a city near San Diego.
Well, you let me know, like and I'll take you around.
Yeah, okay, so take me around, because I've never been West Coast.
Yeah.
Like West Coast. I've been West a lot, but not West Coast.
San Diego is, yes.
Plug the favorite taco shop.
Oh, man. They say tacos El Gordo. To be honest, I hate when people ask me about this. I'm not a huge Mexican restaurant eater.
What's your favorite food then?
I like... It depends on how I'm feeling that day, to be honest. But I love cheesesteaks. I love pizza. I like sushi. Sushi out there in San Diego.
It's next level. And it's probably as fresh as can be, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh man.
There's a place it's called Ocean Beach Bar and Grill. I like their tacos because they're not traditional Mexican tacos.
Right.
but they have about anything you could think of to put in these tacos. They have fried calamari